Good morning. It's Ayya Vimala, and today is April the 13th, Tuesday. Today's my daughter's birthday, and we'll be able to visit with each other. We've both had our vaccinations and enough time afterwards, so that will be pleasant. We had book group last night, and people reminded me of how much they like my little squirrel monk. He has a little decoration on him. And they said they miss seeing him. So if you are a fan of the squirrel monk, this is something that it's been a treasure. Sherry, our yoga teacher at Blue Lotus, one of the yoga teachers, gave this to me when she, I was talking so much at the beginning of the pandemic a year ago about how wonderful it was to be watching the squirrels because I was at home all the time and could do that. So she gave me this beautiful squirrel monk. So I wanted to make sure people knew he was doing well. I usually position him so he can look out over the squirrels. So today's my daughter's birthday. Today the squirrel monk is alive and well. And we have finished reading from Sayadaw U Tejaniya, so we can practice a little bit more. But today I wanted to read, just because this is a wonderful thing if you want to this is wonderful for memorizing too. And it is a form of metta practice. And it's from the Buddha's teachings, but I want to read it because I think this is just, it's beautiful in English, it's beautiful to chant. But there's a part of it that would be really wonderful if you'd like to have a metta practice that you can memorize. It's not very long, and it could be something that you can take with you anywhere. So this is in English, not in Pali. This is to be done by one skilled in aims, appreciating the state of peace. Be capable, upright and straightforward, easy to instruct, gentle and not conceited, content and easy to support, with few duties, living lightly, with peaceful faculties, astute, modest, and no greed for supporters. Do not do the slightest thing that the observant would later censor. Think, and now here's the section that would be lovely to memorize. Happy at rest. May all beings be happy at heart. Whatever beings there may be, weak or strong without exception, long, large, middling, short, subtle, gross, seen and unseen, living near and far away, born or seeking birth. May all beings be happy at heart. Let no one deceive another, or despise anyone anywhere, or through anger or resistance perception, wish for another to suffer. So that section is the one that I think would be wonderful to memorize and just have it with you anytime. And now I'm going to read the rest of it, but this is a different section. As a mother would risk her life to protect her child, her only child, even so should one cultivate the heart limitlessly with regard to all beings. With goodwill for the entire cosmos, cultivate the heart limitlessly, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hostility or hate. Whether standing, walking, sitting, or lying down, as long as one has banished torpor, one should be resolved on this mindfulness. This is called a Brahma abiding here, not taken with views, but virtuous and consummate in vision, having subdued greed for sensuality, one never again will lie in the womb. So that's the Metta Sutta, and that one section, I think, and I'll put it on Facebook so you can find it and where it's from. It's there are different sources for it in different places. We can study aspects of the Metta Sutta, and it's just beautiful. So whenever you're stressed, whenever you feel angry, or whenever you feel any kind of negative emotion or anything that you feel feeling trapped or feeling alone, I think this is something beautiful to have in mind to chant. So that's the message for today. And we can sit today because we'll have time. And I do want to begin with Pema Chodron. This is what she says she always recites at the beginning of her talks. May bodhicitta, precious and sublime, arise where it has not yet come to be. And where it has arisen, may it never fail, but grow and flourish ever more and more. And we know bodhicitta from reading her book, Welcoming the Unwelcome. We know bodhicitta is that awakened heart, and that the heart and mind awakening. And that's what we're all wanting. That's what we all want to do, is to continually keep waking up. So why don't we sit, and then you can be off on this beautiful, it's a beautiful day here, and I hope it's a beautiful evening or daytime wherever you are, or whenever you're watching this. So why don't we sit? I'm going to move my camera around. I thought I might be able to pick up the squirrel. So gently close your eyes if you can. You may be needing to keep your eyes open if you need to be watching children or whatever responsibilities you have, but you can always meditate with your eyes open. In our tradition, we close the eyes just to allow our mind to have a little bit of insulation, I think, from a lot of the visual distraction. And we usually have enough behind our closed eyelids. So let your body recognize that you're ready now to have some minutes of tranquility. So just observe the body breathing. The body's doing this work. We can be grateful for that. Let your hands rest in your lap, either palms down or palms up, or you might want to put one palm on top of the other. Let your hands be relaxed. Just scan through your body from the top of your head down. See if you can scan. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a second. See if you can just allow yourself to run through your body and just be aware of all of your body. It's important for us to take care of the body. recognize our body. We can feel our senses are connected to our physical body. And those are our doors to the world. So we want to be grounded in this physical body. This is our vehicle. We also can feel the beginning of a lot of our emotions in the physical body. We feel the reaction first in the physical body. We can learn to be sensitive. We can often feel illness before we're sick because we can tune into the body. We know when our body is out of balance. And we can do the same with our emotions. We can catch something before we say something. And we can catch those emotions. Sometimes they're stored in our gut, or they might be in our chest. The more familiar we are with this body, the easier we can work with those emotional states and things that might be rising up and not quite into our consciousness yet. We may feel them in our body first. And it's just important to know our body. Be aware of what we're actually feeling. There may be discomfort or pain that we don't even let ourselves be aware of. Maybe we're so busy that we've just decided not to pay attention to that pain or tightness or stress in our body. So just move from the top of your head down, moving slowly inside, outside, being aware of the body, being aware of how you feel physically. You'll be aware of whether your posture is comfortable or not. And if you are in a position that is uncomfortable, adjust your posture as you move through the body so you can feel more relaxed with your posture. Try not to move just out of restlessness, but out of awareness where your body feels constricted or twisted, or there is some simple movement that can help. Move down through your torso, down into your arms, down each leg, all the way down through your toes. When you spend time doing a body scan, this can also help you feel more grounded in your body. Not kind of out, what we'd call being spacey, or not feeling disconnected from our body. Now just come back to an awareness of the breath. Be aware of your breath either around your nostrils just below your nostrils, where you can feel the air coming in and going out. Or feel the breath in the belly, where you can feel your belly rise with the inhale and contract with the exhale. Your normal breath. Just be aware as you inhale and again as you exhale. And that's our light focus. That's where we always come back when we're practicing. We come back to the breath. Just allow your thoughts to come and go. No need to get caught up in them. And with this practice, we don't even need to look at our thoughts to see if there are patterns or familiar thoughts, or we don't need to label thoughts. We're just letting them come and go. We're not feeding them. We just keep coming back to the breath. Let your mind and your body relax. everything go. Feel your awareness as much as possible is just on each breath in and each breath out. Imagine that little butterfly right on the tip of your nose. So it's a very gentle, light touch. But that's what we can keep coming back to over and over again. I'd like to end with my wish. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, and a servant for all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. And I love to add, and this really is just reiterating my wish. May the actions that we take towards the good, towards understanding ourselves, toward being more peaceful, be of benefit to all beings everywhere. So I wish we could sit together longer. So if you can, keep sitting. It was a beautiful feeling for me. So thank you for being part of my practice, and I will see you Thursday. This week I won't be able to be here on Friday because of a change in a doctor's appointment. I had a doctor who's moved further away. I already have to go to Wisconsin to see him, and now he's decided to to focus his practice even further away from so close to the border. So only for this Friday, I won't have meditation online with you. But I will see you Thursday, and have a beautiful day.